Eldritch location.
Solus, come find me!
Solus, I don't know what the fuck's going on!
Where are we?
We must be in the Fade.
We were falling. If this is the afterlife, the Chantry owes me an apology. This looks nothing like the Maker's bosom.
No. This is the Fade.
Oh! Solus is here.
The Inquisitor opened a rift. We came through. And survived. I never thought I would ever find myself here physically. Look. The Black City. Almost close enough to touch.
Alright, we're not going there, though.
Yeah, remember the last time people went there? Let's not.
Thoughts,
Okay.
Solus?
This must be very exciting for you, Solus. Any advice you have on what exactly is going on would be wonderful.
What spirit commands this place? I have never seen anywhere like it.
It's not how I remember the Fade either.
The first time I entered the Fade, it looked like a lovely castle filled with gold and silks. I met a marvelous desire demon, as I recall. We chatted and ate grapes before he attempted to possess me. Perhaps the difference is that we are here physically. This is no one's dream.
The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
Maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eramond was using, and there could be others.
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby, in the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
Better than staying here. Let's
Yep.
go.
It beats waiting around for demons to find us, right? There. Let's go.
This is pretty cool.
This is fascinating. It is not the area I would have chosen, of course. But to physically walk within the Fade.
Concentrate on the task at hand, Mage. There is nothing more dangerous than this place.
Thank you for the warning.
Alright.
If you bring Cole here, he's like, this isn't right. This isn't the right. I've been, because Cole's a spirit.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't do anything. It just feels wrong, and he gets really upset about it.
Oh.
So.
Have you been here before?
I don't suppose you have any words of wisdom for this part of the Fade?
Why would I ever voluntarily come to this part of the Fade? The demon that controls this area is extremely powerful. Some variety of fear, I would guess. I suggest you remain wary of its manipulations, and prepare for what is certain to be a fascinating experience.
Alright, Solus.
Oh, he's such a dork. He's a nice one, though.
Nice dork.
Yeah.
By the Maker. Could that be?
Don't believe anything you see.
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia. Most holy.
Cassandra.
Cassandra, you knew the Divine. Is this really her?
I don't know. It is said the souls of the dead pass through the Fade and sometimes linger, but we know the spirits lie. Be wary, Inquisitor.
I fear the Divine is indeed dead. It is likely we face a spirit. Or a demon.
You think my survival impossible. Yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Really? How hard is it to answer one question? I'm a human, and you are?
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
That's right.
No, I don't.
The memories you have lost were taken by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I would gladly avenge the insult this nightmare dealt my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
Oh crap, yeah.
The big demon Eramond was trying to bring through.
Yes.
It's nearby?
Yes.
Well, shit.
When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
Alright, well, we'll get on that then. I love how there's like this kind of supernatural aspect to the Dragon Age series that doesn't feel weird.
What do you mean?
Like, sometimes you know how games bring in...
Like, trying too hard?
Like, they try too hard to be like, oh, spirits, or like, oh, we're going to space. And you're like, yeah, that doesn't make sense, though. But, like, here, it feels like it makes sense.
Where's the Black City? Oh, there it is. Is that the Black City? I'm trying to see it. Because all points in the Fade, you're equidistant from the Black City, but Solas said that we're closer than usual to the Black City. So I want to look at it. I'm pretty sure that's it over there. It has to be, right? Right? No?
Maybe?
Run where you can! Warn them!
Bring forth the sacrifice.
What's going on here?
Are you ready to remember?
Yep.
Oh, I'm remembering.
Memories are hard! They are, though.
Yeah. Look, evil mustache. He's bad.
Now is the hour of our victory.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me! What's going on here?
Quick, catch the grounder. Good job. Nice form.
Oh. Oh, shit! So that's how we got it.
So, your mark did not come from Andraste. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
But still, what's in the Black City, though?
Okay. Isn't this what we suspected, or?
Yeah, so... No, I thought it was Andraste, for real.
So it wasn't Andraste?
So this was what? An accident? A random ricochet in the middle of a fight?
And if it was?
If it was, then neither the Maker nor Andraste were in any way involved in this. I'm just...
If you believe in the Maker, then you believe he made this world, and everything in it, including your accident. And if you do not, then nothing has changed.
That's kind of a cop-out.
You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
I wondered if you might be concerned about the Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Yes.
Oh, I intend to.
We're still gonna fight.
Yeah. We'll just do it later.
Could that truly have been the most holy?
We have survived in the Fade physically. Perhaps she did as well. Or, if it is a spirit that identifies so strongly with Justinia, that it believes it is her, how can we say it is not?
No demon would have been so helpful without asking something in return.
I'm less concerned with her than I am with the nightmare she mentioned.
It is a fear demon, as I suspected, likely drawing on terrors related to the Blight. Fear is a very old, very strong feeling. It predates love, pride, compassion, every emotion. Save perhaps desire. Be wary. The nightmare will do anything in its power to weaken our resolve.
After what it did to my fellow Wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
That was some pretty interesting dialogue.
Yeah. That's what I was just about to say. It's like, oh.
Predates all that shit? Whoa.
Glad we brought you along, Solas.
Oh, I forgot to level him up. Whoops.
Oh. Yay.
Oh, he's got some sort of tentacle thing happening.
Squid skull.
Let's do that.
Spec into Squid Skull.
Squid Skull. I'm a Squid Skull mage. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, what?
Whoa, what is happening? Your shit is creepy. You're so weird, Solas.
It looks like he's like sticking pins in a baby.
And then he'll be like, you don't understand elvish stuff. We stick pins in babies. And we're like, hold on, wait.
Yeah, alright. Do whatever you say.
Ah, we have a visitor.
Oh dear.
Some silly little girl comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from her shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
Oh, this guy's so creepy!
I don't feel that scared.
Better take a
I don't feel scared, he's just like icky, you know what I mean? Like I'm not like, oh, I'm scared. Just more like, ugh.
You're gross.
Gross, yeah.
Are you scared of me? No, you're just like gross
you
and
look
weird.
disgusting. Go take a shower.
Get that shit out of your face.
Yeah. That's what I don't understand. It's like, why? How do all these people get suckered into believing this guy? It's like, listen, he looks like a demon.
Okay.
Why would you follow him?
He gave me a dragon. All right, you get that one thing. But other than that, other than the dragon,
that's only for that one guy, though. Everybody else, they're just like, oh yeah, this guy totally looks like he could be a good guy. And you're like, no, good guys never look like that.
He's got a mustache, guys. Get it together. We're not talking about real life. We're talking about in stories, guys. So
yeah.
If you're somebody with rocks in your face, I'm sorry that I've hurt
We didn't
your
mean to offend you.
Oh, look. It's a broken alluvian. That's cool.
Also, you know, trying not to hate on mustaches
What are those
as much,
things?
just in case.
Someone's like, excuse me.
Excuse me. I have a villain mustache, and you are being very offensive. It's like, alright, but maybe just shave it after Movember's over.
Please do that. Immediately.
The Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered?
Yes.
Oh.
You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god?
You're not a god.
Fenris is going to die just like your family. And everyone you ever cared about.
Those were little fears. Tiny manifestations spawned from the nightmare itself.
That sounds like
And
pretty
of
big
course,
fears.
they look like giant spiders.
Spiders? I see maggots crawling in filth.
Remember, we walk in the Fade. Demons of fear shape their appearance to unnerve each of us.
Well, that's reassuring.
I don't find spiders to be that upsetting. I like respect their space, but I'm like, sure, spider, go ahead, hang out. I don't care.
Only if they're huge. Like
I'm less afraid of huge spiders.
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger. There is not much time, Inquisitor.
Like, if there's, like, daddy longlegs hanging around, like, I have no problem letting them crawl all over me, but, you know.
No, I don't like them crawling all over me. I'm just like, sure, kill those bugs, dude. You do you.
So, can you tell me what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her? Or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
I think this was an accident.
Yeah.
Or I don't believe in the Maker.
Yeah.
Which one?
Either one.
I don't see a Maker anywhere. Do you?
In fact, I see him all around us. But is he real? Is his will made manifest? Of this, none can be certain.
Odd thing for the Divine to say.
If we have no doubt, our faith has no value.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you.
Alright, you're not
She's
helping.
like, okay, but for cereal, what the fuck are you?
Yeah, but what? Just answer the question.
So, all of this is just a dream? Part of the Fade?
It is not just a dream. The minds of mankind are made real here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changes their world also changes this one. And yours are footsteps that move mountains in both. Tread carefully, Inquisitor. This ground is more treacherous than you know.
Tell me why you're here. Why take part in this?
After heaven, I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and searched for some way to help. And then you came.
I don't know what that means.
Corypheus and the Nightmare do an injustice to the world. You must stop them. Perhaps you were meant to stop them. Perhaps that is why I am here.
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories, lost to the Nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
You already know how the mark came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can. You are the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks a door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically, and survive. Without it, Corypheus must find another way to the Black City. It is part of you now, and cannot be removed without your death.
Oh, sweet.
I'd like to know more about the Nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember, the horror your mind erases to protect you. When old memories no longer make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They forget, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears. It almost sounds like the nightmare is helping people.
Perhaps it was, once. But now, it helps none but Corypheus. By his hand, it creates more fear and grows even stronger. In any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. At best, it is a mistake born of compassion. Without fear and pain and failure, we cannot learn. We cannot grow, as you cannot grow until you recover all that was taken from you.
Wait, so then Cole, that's what Cole does. He makes people forget.
No, what he does is he takes their pain and he loosens it so that they can release it and let it go.
Oh.
That's different than... He makes them forget him. He doesn't make them forget their pain.
Oh, okay.
So how...
No, because there's sometimes he'll come up to people and say forget, and they'll forget. But I don't know.
Well, how he describes it is like their pain is like a pearl inside them, and he shakes it loose so that they can then release it and let it go.
Oh, he's just helping them. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is different.
Yeah.
It's rather than just deleting it. Okay.
Yeah.
We should keep moving.
Or he, like, lets them... Like, remember, he let that woman, like, talk about it so that
She could
deal with, you know, how
She's-
upset
he-
she was feeling.
It's like hardcore therapy. Like in 10 seconds.
Yeah, and then you don't necessarily remember that you had the therapy, but the useful effects are still there. And it sounds like, and I understand what she's saying about how, like, if you forget your fear, then you can't learn lessons from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. I like that she said that.
Because it makes sense now why it would be so strong, especially if it's creating fear just to grow from it.
Yeah, because it's basically just trying not to think about it.
The demons! Keep running!
Wait,
This.
I think there's another one. Oh.
Oh, that's the kid's fear.
Wasn't there another one?
Yeah,
back
there's one more. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Oh, is this it? Yes. Oh, memories! We did it!
Cutscene! Oh.
This is the breach back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
How'd that old lady
so it
beat
was
you?
Justinia.
The demons! Keep running! Ah! Go!
It was you. They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then you... She died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
You don't say.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
Are you her memory?
Are you a memory of the Divine? A reflection? If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal Divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Assuming that the Wardens and their demon army didn't destroy the Inquisition while we were gone.
How dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion!
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. But you'd ignore that, because you can't imagine a world without the Wardens, even if that's what we need.
Agreed. The Wardens may once have served a greater good, but they are far too dangerous now.
The Wardens are a risk. Send them away before they cause even more trouble.
They might still be useful. What if Corypheus conjures another blight? You never know.
Uh-oh. Now is not the time? Should we just...
No, don't be a pussy, let's go! Just agree with ourselves, duh!
So, then Stroud is right.
Hawk is right.
If you're... What? You think that the Warden should go away?
No, Hawk is right. We gotta just, like, agree with ourselves, Stacy. That was my joke.
Okay.
Now it's not the time.
This debate can wait until we're out of danger.
Inquisitor.
Gross.
The nightmare has found us.
Form up!
I'm with you.
But see, like, these are gross.
Do you think Dorian sees, like, terrible fashion faux pas?
Everywhere he goes?
He's like, oh god, plaid! Ah! Ah!
I mean, like, we pretty much do too, so I can't even imagine.
Like, you know, everyone's like...
Real or not, the Divine is the key to escaping from the Fade.
Because Cassandra sees wiggling worms, we see, like, spiders, and he sees, like...
Oh, I see what you mean.
Plaid pants and clashing ties.
The first Darkspawn. Those who had been cast down, the demons who would be gods, began to whisper to men from their tombs within the earth. And the men of Tevinter heard, and raised altars to the pretender gods once more, and in return were given, in hushed whispers, the secrets of the darkest magic. But it was not worship the false gods craved. They urged the magisters to even greater depravity, rewarding them with power and more. Arrogance became a great caged beast in the lands of Tevinter, an emptiness that consumed all that could ever be filled. To satisfy its hunger, the mage lords at the goading of the gods assaulted the golden city, heart of all creation, to take the Maker's power for themselves. With magic born of mingled blood and lyrium, the Tevinter broke into the Maker's house, but the promised power did not await them there. The moment they entered the city of the Maker, their sin poisoned it. What had been golden turned black, and violently they were flung from the world of dreams back into the waking world. Twisted and corrupted by their crime and their magic into monsters, they fled underground, unable to bear the light of day. The first Darkspawn. Thranodes, 8:21-27. The Canticle of Transfigurations.